In this one, we're going to play the first T20 between India and England called Heads. We won the toss and I'm going to have a bowl first here. Let's see how much the AI scores, because batting first is always risky. You end up with 200 and then they chase it comfortably. But with this, we know what we are chasing. First ball, he tries to send it over extra cover. He'll start off with a dot ball. I had to keep it a little straighter. Can't give that much room. Yeah, that is a much better length. Ball is in the air but won't be caught. I don't know if it was a drop catch or if it was away, but either way it will be a boundary length ball. Same shot as the last time. Even this looked mistimed. Look at that, it has got the sticker and far away from the fielder. Not a chance at all. Oh my god, the third ball of the innings. He gets on his knees, reverse scoops it over the slip cotton for 6. What a start this has been. All 3 balls, they try to send it out of the ground. Outside edge, and that will go away for 4 more. Let's bring in Dubey so that there is literally no pace on the ball at all. There we go, that is what I want. Well, this might actually work. Bowling less than 120 kilometers, nothing on the ball. Flaked. This should be stopped, but it won't be. What an over that was. In the end, a boundary, but still only 5 runs of that over. A gamble paid off very well. Some swing. It was in the arc. Now we have a deep extra cover fielder. Straight to him will just be a single. Now the 4 overs where they can do this quite easily with only 2 fielders at the deep. That spin pull, that was not a great ball. It was a little too straight. We haven't bowled all that great either, and they are punishing us every chance they get. Swing. Another misfield. Hopefully will be. There we go. 2 fielders almost in the same line. That's been hit. Length ball pushed across, maybe a little too much room. Another ginormous hit off Saul's pad. That's a very good Yorker, but I don't think it will matter, man. What is going on? And it is only Saul. Petal has been playing normally, but this guy, he's swinging at everything. This was a proper Yorker. Flicked with the angle chance, maybe. I don't think so. It's also going with the wind for 6 more. We have to get Salt out as soon as possible. This might end up being a huge target if not. Again tries to go big. Thank God, plays and misses. These length balls, man. That's hit. Another amazing looking shot. Not the greatest timing, but it goes over the infield. This was seriously amazing to watch. Even though we are on the bowling team getting smacked. Look at this shot. Just a little pickup over mid-on. Length balls have been punished with no mercy, man. Every single time. That is full, but that won't matter either. Hit with the wind. Strange looking shot. Salt and Bethel will bring up their 50-run partnership as well. First ball of Bishnoi, the new action as well. In action. Looks pretty good. But I don't know where I should start from, because this action goes all over the place. That's again missed time. Should be only 1. Okay, so far so good. But we need wickets. With 10 wickets in hand, they will just breeze past 200 easily. That was a pretty decent ball. That should not have worked. A pull against that ball. First of all, it has turned and it has gone almost to the wide line. And second, it wasn't even short enough. Let's hit again. Man, they're hitting with the wind so much. 50 for Salt. He's slowed down, but still the strike rate is 203. Scooped. Very, very fine. I don't think anyone's stopping that. Almost has gone over the keeper, man. This is some amazing batting. Dubey was the only one who didn't get smacked, but that's changed here as well. Length, maybe a chance. Oh, it takes it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even save the boundary. I don't know what happened. Usually, it'll at least save the boundary in cases like this. This is gone. Little mistime maybe to the long part of the boundary. A perfect jump. But then what happened? Hasn't managed to bring the ball back in time. Scooped. Oh, this might be out. This might be a chance. And there we go. Finally. Took us 9 overs. First ball. First legal ball from Prasidh Krishna. Gets the job done. Even this, he almost dropped it. But well, there we go. The danger man is gone. More importantly, 60 of 31. Now maybe we can come back into the game in a big way. That's come in. That is one of the best shots you'll ever see. First of all, the ball has come in like it was bowled by Muralidharan. And I'm bowling with a fast bowler. And still hit through the line. How much has the ball come? It was a cutter, but still. Goes for a sweep. Misses it completely. That was a slider. Skids through quick pitches and gets the leg stump. We got one and there. We got the second one comes pretty quickly after. Bethel goes as well. Both openers back in the shed. 1 or 2 more wickets and we can get that run rate below 10. That's a good shot. But I still think cover point should have stopped it. Brook on fire. That's a risky shot. Straight ball. He's trying to hit it across the line. But these batsmen rarely miss balls like that. Scooped. This is going very fine and very long as well. And this might be a tough chase here. That's hit inside out away from the fielder. For a second I was happy. I thought he hit it straight to deep extra cover, but no. Brook continues to dominate. Nope. It is in the gap. Well, that gap is very hard to cover up because if you bring either square leg or mid wicket close, you'll create an even bigger gap on the other side. That's as good as it gets. Comes in sharp right under the bat in the block hole. This was a low full toss which has been sweetly timed, man. These dumb fielders, that should have been 1 or 2. Instead we'll give them 4. 44 of 19. Salt went and an even bigger monster came out. Look at this, another boundary. 48. I still have 5.5 overs left. We might be chasing 230 if they keep batting like this. That was in the slot. Hasn't got all of it, but I have zero hope from my fielders, especially those two there. 53 of 23. That is a shot and a half. Fielding has been horrible. Another misfield. But look at this shot on the up. Damn, what a shot. That's picked but not hit all that well. It will be Butler, who surprisingly isn't the more dangerous man in this partnership. But still, a wicket is a wicket. We can slow down their run rate dramatically if we can get 2 or 3, especially if we can get Brook. This is a good start though. That's gone with the angle. Cannot bowl that with the left-hander. Cannot give them room at all. Just swing through, and even edges are just going away for 4s at least. And that's down the leg side. Another horrible ball. This has been just awful bowling. 18 overs and I maybe bowl like 10 good balls. Look at where it was going. A string on the pads as easy as it gets. That's good. Couldn't get any elevation, but Brook's gonna get 2 and keep the strike. 2 balls left. No more damage, please. We have seen enough sixes, enough boundaries. We've been smacked over enough for 1 innings. Last ball of the innings. 215, and we'll end with a pretty good Yorker. I think it will only be one. They're going to come back for 217 for 3. England end up with, we need 218 runs. Well, square boundaries are small, and I think we can do it. If we can manage to not collapse and bat like England, not lose too many wickets and just keep batting normally, I think we can chase this down. 2 left-handers, Abhishek Sharma and Vaibhav Suryavanshi opening. I play an inside-out cut to start things off. Interesting shot. They start off with a bouncer. That's swung and it has kept low. No bounce on that. 136 Ks. Felt very slow. Should have been on the front foot. Target is massive. That's cut hard and away from deep point. Very sweetly timed. That's what we need more of. Runs without taking too much risk. Especially in the power play, if you can get 2 boundaries every over like this, that is enough. That's come in too much. Should be a wide, and it will be. Archer starts off with a bouncer down the leg side. I could have even hit it in the air. Even with 4, I'm not happy. We could have got 6, I think. That's full, and I missed a ball. Straight on my pass. How does that happen? Outside edge. Beautiful ball. Length was very, very good. And it was a leg cutter. We got a boundary. That's all I care about now. Shot pulled in the air. This might be close. Nope, it carries over for 6. A risky shot, but with Archer's extra bit of pace, all we need is somewhat decent connection. Almost scoring at 10 runs and over, but can try to do a little bit better during the power play. That's a good shot. Very good cut. Not the greatest ball. Archer has been all over the place. That's cut this time in front of point. We are playing with the field here. Archer's bowling is not helping, but well, this was outside the wide line. And for another cut, but this was, I think, just a fraction too full. That is short, mistimed a little. It will fall in no man's land and will roll away. Well, that looked like it went straight up. Shot again, but this time couldn't get hold of it, man. That was another awful ball. Deserved to be at least 4, if not 6. Picked the googly, but the ball has turned, seriously turned. Playing spinners is going to be tricky because even cutters for fast bowlers has moved that much. Little straight edge, that was fast. I think it was a slider, gets the edge. Keeper doesn't manage to hold on to it, but first slip, that was a very, very good catch. A very realistic looking wicket. First of all, from over the wicket, this was definitely a slider. Pushed across fast, aimed at the middle stump, outside edge, and a very, very good catch. Lights it up. Tempts me fast ball, Samson goes. This was flighted up to the moon. Why did I miss? Tried to go big, but that ball seriously was that. It was not a great ball by any means. Samson will go for a golden duck. Let's bring in Iyer. No. What's going on? 3rd wicket in quick succession here. We are collapsing. The power play is over. We only put up 39. We're chasing a score over, well over 200. Lighted outside edge. Suddenly, forget about scoring boundaries, even singles seem impossible. That's a punch of the back foot. Can I sneak 2? Good looking shot. This is what's important now. Scoring runs without taking too many risks. We need a partnership right now. Bit of room, and I have just leant onto it. This is going out of the ground. This is a small ground first of all, and it has definitely landed on the roof. Huge 6. I think it was even bigger than 111 meters. 8 runs of this over. We need one more boundary or some really good running. That was there. That was fast, aimed at the stumps. I don't know how I managed to get bat on it. 171 still needed. We need to be aggressive. That shot, that's been pulled but miscued. I think this is going straight up and falls just away from the fielder. It shot fine leg. Very lucky. Required run rate just under 13. Down the leg side, there's a horrible ball and turns into the batsman as well, and it will be 6. Wonderful start to the over. Can we get 1 or 2 more of these balls, man, please? Full toss. Why bend? Didn't bend an inch. Just tried to swing it from, I don't know where. Look at where the ball is and where the bat's going, man. Strange shot. Googly there. Can we come back for 2? We should be able to. It throws to the bowler's end. Yes, it will be. Nice little partnership growing here. Flighted once again. Inside out. Once again. Out. Almost out of the ground. That's hit very well. It was full and straight, but still had to get the connection. 2 and 2. Livingston, come on. One more. 34 of 12 for the captain, Shreyas Iyer. Drifts on the pads again this time. Haven't gotten all of it, but it might roll away. Yes, it will. The chase is on. This partnership keeping the hopes alive. This has been more of a one-man show. Flight up once again inside out. What an over. 25 runs of that over. And Livingston, man, you've done a great job. Please come back and bowl at least another over, maybe 2. On drive. Could have tried to go over fine leg, but after that over, we don't need all that much. Run rate is now, required run rate is under 12. Now it might be over 12, but short and wide, and Iyer continues. This has been an amazing innings, nearly flawless. Every shot we've attempted has worked. 48 of 15, just 15 balls. And I don't even think I've tried to be aggressive. We just played normal shots against normal balls, but we're scoring in more than 300, and now we'll get to a 50 as well of just 16. That's down the leg side. Horrible ball. Have I got enough? No, I have not. I've gotten out to a very, very bad ball. Short and down the leg side. Just had to help it over. That's what I did, but the ball just didn't go. Tilak Verma goes. This partnership was going nicely. Now we have to rebuild from scratch once again. And that's been tucked away through mid-wicket. We will come back for a very quick 2 here. 109 still needed. We can do it. We have 6 wickets in hand. Flighted up, and for the 3rd time today we cleared extra cover comfortably with Shreyas Iyer. 60 of 20. What an innings. Flighted up again. Tried to go big once more, but swing and a miss. And spin. All aggression, no breaks whatsoever. And he flights it up again, this time over long off. This is probably the biggest of them all. This is seriously has been a flawless innings. Not one thing has gone wrong. In the arc, straight this time, so had to go straight as well. Room, why did I miss? Hit straight once more. This is a much better shot because this ball wasn't even full. It was a length ball. But now it's just not mattering. We are running through these spinners with Iyer. Flights it up again. Another boundary, I think. One bounce into the fence it goes. One man show, man. This is the definition of one man show. I don't think any batsman has looked even halfway as good as this. Full toss. Doesn't matter, 4 fielders or 5 fielders on the offside. Against that ball, we are always gonna go for the 6. Required run rate now exactly 12. Another full ball. This is pain. Tag out for 4. Off the edge it goes. That's probably the first mistake in this innings. And we scored 91. 6 and a 4. Current bowls a very good Yorker. We're going to try to come back for 2. This is going to be close. What a quick throw. Underarm throw. Have I just made the biggest mistake of this innings? Everything was going so well. And we've lost our final batting partnership to a real unneeded dumb run out. That's big. Oh no, not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. He's got to go outside the ropes. It will be wicket. What? Hasn't he gone outside the ropes? I think he might have first thrown the ball. In which case, it still should be not out unless someone else got it, because he wasn't in control. Was he? I think he was going outside the rope, falling outside the rope in fact. Feels like a scam. Takes it. Yeah, he was in control, but his foot was also on the ropes. But I guess that doesn't count. Middle stump goes. In the span of 2 overs, I think we've just lost this match completely here. Now we need something even more special from Shreyas Iyer in these next 3 overs to win this one. We need what, 60 runs in 3 overs, almost 60 runs. Hit off the back foot. This will be 4. We'll move on to 99. And the team is at 164 for 7. Absolutely no one has done anything except for Iyer. Pull mistimed. It might be gone, I think. No, it'll fall just over, and it will be 403 of just 41 balls. But the job is not done. He scored 50 of 17. Now we need 50 of 15 mistime. Well, I think that's a match right there. Ideal timing, but ball is, I think, bounced a little too much. Has got the sticker of the bat. And this flawless, one of the best innings we've ever played, comes to an end. Now we still need what, 50 runs. Just timed. Cotton Bowl goes for the dive as well. I'm gonna try to come back. Nope, no. I came back, but even that is run out. What are you doing? That is some seriously dumb running, man. 1 run out, I think, changed this match. Ishan Kishan's run out. Oh, that's going a long way. Well, the match is still technically alive. 8 balls, we need how many? 7 sixes. Big swing and a miss, and well, that will be it. We've gotten all out for 177. Look like we're going to chase this down, but just lost too many wickets there towards the end, and it was just mostly a one-man show. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see me play the India-England ODI series with Virat Kohli on the Hindi channel, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 26 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.